Here we go. Sorry, I was adjusting the window there.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that?
Oh boy.
Get on in here, Pete. We got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
1 in 1. Chances of getting mayo on my next run. The dig. Launch Sophia into space.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
Now I know to use ignition instead of 3.
Up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
Hey,
Going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Ooh, we got jokes.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly 1 chance. We've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
This is a pretty interesting opener here. Pretty cool graphics and stuff. Very unique. Based on a concept by Steven Spielberg. Never heard of him. Bowie's in space.
Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Good for you. Going independent.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Okay, so what's happening here? We got all kinds of goodies. Okay, so at least we have some hotspot highlighting. I always love to see that. We got a tool chest, Robin's Brink. We must be playing as L-Dog Low here. I do like these little animations. Look at this turnaround. This looks amazing. Like pseudo 3D. Very cool. What's this button? Okay, so this is inventory, I guess. Examine. Pen Ultimate. Arming key. And a flashlight. Turn around. Very good. Okay. Exciting. Welcome in, everybody. By the way, if you've just come in for this is my first time playing this little old game. We'll see how it goes.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robin's here. I read you.
Okay. Ask a question, say something profound. Stop talking. Brink. Flying pig. Okay, this is unique. Say something profound. Sure.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
Some people get vertigo when they realize that they're hanging upside down 200 miles over the ocean.
Do some of them throw up? Is that what you want me to do?
I thought it was something you might want to write about.
I actually had a pretty good career as a writer before I had you to think up ideas for me, Commander.
Okay, not so profound after all, I suppose.
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
AC Priest. That's pretty freaky, Bowie. Picking up what I'm putting down.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm right here.
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable.
Okay.
What do you think of our archaeologist?
Okay, so when they turn blue or whatever, that means we've kind of finished that. Interesting. Okay. Flying
See
pig.
that big tool chest? We call it the pig.
Pig.
I've logged
Not the
100
dig.
hours working with every tool in the pig, Commander Lowe.
The pig? No, I'm playing the dig. Okay.
Low out.
Low out. Let's talk to Brink.
Brink. Come in, Brink. Brink here.
Brink, yeah.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Got him.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
No problems yet, Commander.
Other than it's hurtling towards Earth, Commander.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
No one has ever been this close to an asteroid before, Commander. I cannot possibly know what is usual or unusual.
Is there anything that should make us reconsider the placement of the charges?
The original choice of quadrant seems adequate, Commander.
Okay.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans might say, Commander, we will kick Attila's butt.
That is something we might say.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Low out.
Alright. Very good. Asteroid. Okay, so we can go this way to the asteroid. We should probably take a look at the pig. The tool chest.
It's the pig. Payload specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do as us. Okay, I guess we'll head over to the asteroid.
Load a landing team. Let's go check out conditions on the surface.
The weatherman called for clear skies, no wind, no rain, no air.
Boom! Okay, okay, so we have 4 quadrants. 1, 2... Where's 3? Okay, they're done like 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. I guess we'll start with 1. Nothing else we needed in here. Arming key. What is penultimate? What kind of BlackBerry is this? Oh! What did I do? Oh no. Oh no, what is happening? He created a new crater on the asteroid. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's good. Fuel tank destroyed, lander destroyed. Oh no. Did I just lose the game already?
Simulators are easier.
I was waiting for the game to be like, and Earth was lost forever. Okay, so we can talk to these folks straight up, I guess?
Load a Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans might say, Commander, we will kick Attila's butt.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting...
Okay, so there's nothing new here.
Low out.
Thank you. Off to quadrant 1 then. Let's check out the top quadrant. It's so good they named it number 1. You can tell. Look at this. It's a good quadrant. Sorry, humanity. I just pushed this button on my cell phone and I don't know.
Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Okay, what do you think about quadrant 1?
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans...
Okay, so I'm aware of kicking butt.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
No problems yet, Commander.
Everything okay?
I mean, okay. This does not seem like,
Robin's here.
anything new.
This is all pretty dull so far, Robbins. I hope you can find something interesting for your lead.
Commander Lowe, am I doing something wrong?
I was gonna ask kind of the same
No,
thing.
I'm just trying to be friendly.
And I'm trying to be a good crew member. Can't you forget for even 1 second that I'm a reporter?
I was really gonna say, like, is she a reporter? Because I haven't been able to tell yet if she is. It's like all this guy talks about.
I just want you to be happy, Robbins. So you'll write nice things about us.
What an interesting
I'm
approach.
very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
I hope you're you're still happy.
Hope you're still happy.
I'm
2
very,
seconds later.
very happy, Commander Lowe.
Low out.
Okay. Cool. Let's not do an asteroid lander. Let's should we call... We have Brink and Maggie with us, right? Borden?
Load aboard and do your copy.
Little Borden.
Like carbon paper, boss.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating.
Alright, good attitude to have.
You're saying Attila is less massive than we expected.
Hey, maybe Attila's nothing but a big old bubble. How do we know what's inside an asteroid?
It's a big rock, Commander.
Let me know if you notice something that would change our mission parameters.
Sure thing, boss.
Yep,
Right now, Attila's sleeping like a baby.
I'm aware of what my job is.
Reading a good book while we're working hard?
Watch it, boss. I could leave without you.
Yeah, but you'd miss me, Ken.
I love that it says something profound. Versus like this is a question and then this is like a statement. Profound is sometimes a stretch. I like it though.
Reading a good book while we're working hard?
Watch it, boss. I
Okay, we're
could
getting back into this again. Flying
How's
pig.
our little piggy?
Lonely, boss.
Lonely pig.
Low out.
Cockpit out.
Ken Borden doesn't sleep. He waits. I like that.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
That's fun. I wonder if she's still happy. I'll
How's
have
the
to ask her.
congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal time in space.
With or without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Till my opponent offers you more money.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
We've looped.
The surface seems safe to continue the mission.
Come on back and get the pig, then.
Come on and get the pig.
How's the pig?
It looks kind of lonely out there all by itself, Boston.
Low, over and out.
Okay, good talk, everybody. All right, well, let's go to space. She's a Tamagotchi, yeah. Want to make sure you're happy. Attila smashes into the earth as the astronauts quip and banter. They do seem very calm considering the way that this opened.
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
This is Robbins.
Are you happy? Are you happy in Quadrant 2?
I hope you're still happy,
Oh my god, he did it again.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
Very, very happy. Okay.
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful time, Robbins.
Wonderful time.
I'm very, very happy, Commander
Oh my
Lowe.
goodness. Okay, thank you.
Low out.
I'm glad you're enjoying Quadrant 2.
Come in, Brink.
Do you have
Brink
anything?
here. I read you.
Anything new here,
Do you
Brink?
see any problems, Brink?
We're gonna kick butt?
You,
Okay. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. Am I missing target surface? Okay, here we go.
It's where Explosive Alpha should be placed.
Okay. Explosive Alpha. I don't think I've got that one. Got this arming key, which is kind of fun.
It won't do anything.
Okay, well, you know, we'll head back into space. I guess we need to go get the pig, perhaps. I suppose we can check all the quadrants, right? But now we've got... I'm assuming we need to find... We get the explosives. We pop them on here. There's a boulder. There's a boulder.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Okay. That sounds like a job for examining.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Okay. Brink, do you want to weigh in on it?
Do you read? Brink here.
Is this a butt-kicking situation, or is there something else?
Do you see any problems, Brink? As you
Okay, no, we're just kicking butt.
Low out.
I'm gonna make an assumption, an educated guess, that Robbins is very happy still. I don't want to get too ahead of myself in case she might not be. This looks like a spot here, right? Little kind of bubbly spot. Robbins. Brink. Space. Okay, this one's nothing too crazy. Okay. Let us skedaddle here. Shuttle. I guess we'll have to deal with this this boulder situation. That seems like it's gonna really
That really was something.
cook.
A place no human has ever touched.
And our job is to blast the hell out of it.
Thank you, Lo.
Let's move. Low out.
Let me quickly ruin this moment for you. Right. Let's unleash the tool chest.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
Miles here.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Ooh. This is very fancy.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
People loving the pig. Shout out to the pig.
Low to landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
Pig out.
Be good to my baby, Boston. You hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much.
Oh my god, I love
Low
this.
out.
I am absolutely loving this game right now. This is so this is so of its time. It is so good. Okay. Let's punch into the flying pig. Okay, we've opened the pig. Explosive unit Alpha, Beta, a 0G digger, and a shovel. Do we just take everything?
The zero-G digger and shovel are designed to be used separately.
Sure, I mean, that makes sense, but I guess we'll just take everything. I love that the pig is it's just like a carrying case. You be good to my baby. Okay. Oh well. Okay. Are you happy, Robbins?
This is Low. Do you read?
Robin's here.
Just
I read you.
quick happiness check.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
Very good.
Low out.
We can continue with the mission now. I guess we'll come back for the pig. Not the dig, but the pig. We've got a target surface here. Which one's
It's
this?
where explosive alpha should be placed.
Okay, we've got one of those. We've got an alpha explosive. If I, yeah, here we go. Alpha.
The ground's too rough to attach the charge.
It's... Okay, that's why we got a shovel. This is a classic shovel moment. We're digging.
You can't dig with shovels here in low gravity. There's no easy way to get leverage.
I thought this was the dig.
Besides, we've got the exact tool designed for this job.
And it's not a shovel. Is it the Zero-G Digger? The Digger, of course. What was I
Let's
thinking?
see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion.
Can you pig it?
Nice and smooth now.
Oh yeah, look at all the O's and smooth. Explosives are a bad idea here. You end up with multiple fragments hitting Earth. Better to attach a rocket and divert it. Yeah, that does make sense. This reminds me, we had a wax cat earlier, didn't we? Yeah, if this is 95, this looks extremely good. It has a lot of like full throttle type vibes to it at the moment. Yeah, maybe I should make a happy check reward. It's just her face popping up and being like, I'm very happy. I'll have to look into that.
Shuttle, this is Low. We're placing the explosive in Quadrant 2. Acknowledged. Could you give me a hand with this, Brink? I'll be right there, Commander Low.
I look forward to kicking the butt of Attila.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set. Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Rude. Did you guys know that Robbins is a reporter in her day job? I don't think we've mentioned that yet. All right, off to Quadrant 3. You already know this game will have more than one way to dig. That's true. It was kind of silly of me to think that, you know, we would just get the shovel and start digging. I'm guessing it's this,
Ken,
yeah?
I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Homie, it's a...
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila.
It's just a shovel.
Whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you.
Move, maybe.
Better fly clear.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning.
Very intense conversation about...
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars.
Okay.
If you can pick her up.
With the laugh as well.
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins.
I'm having a great time.
If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
This is absolutely a crew of people that we have right now. This is insane. This is a ridiculous group of people. I'm sure nothing bad will happen with anybody here. This is great. Beta?
Explosive beta should be placed.
The laugh after being like, the only thing I pick up is women is like, it's just incredible. I don't know. Again, shout out 1995. What a time. Meant to run in a different game engine than Scum. Oh, how interesting, AT Machine.
Shuttle, this is Low. Now placing the explosive on the base of the asteroid in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink. Of course, Commander.
I like their little, like, siren-y lights on top of their little jetpacks. Alright, we saved the world, I think, right? Not everybody said this was going to be a tough, colorblind game. think you're wrong. Do I have to use an arming key on these?
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls.
Yeah, short game.
I'd say this charge is armed.
Okay, I gotta go do the other one. Forgot to arm it. I mean, to be fair, we dug twice with 2 different devices. Narrowly escaped death by having the one guy here, Brink, dodge the boulder that they excessively talked about coming at him. Safely moved out of the way.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I
Fair
get
question.
it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
The Doug, yeah. We have completed the Doug. Shout out Doug Funny. I suppose we should probably bring the flying pig back. Right? That's probably a responsible thing. Can we not do that? Can't clean up our mess. I just know that something's probably going to happen here, and it's going to be a shame that the flying pig won't be with us. I mean,
Load a payload, over.
anything else?
I read you, Lo. What is it?
How's the pig doing?
Squealing its little heart out. You can tell Borden my baby's ready to monitor the explosions whenever you give him the order.
You can tell Borden, okay.
How can they be so sure the surface won't be radioactive after the explosions?
Well, the theory is that without an atmosphere and with so little gravity, most of the radioactive material will be blasted off into space, and almost none of it will settle in the safe quadrants.
But is the theory right?
Hey, you're the guy in the cute suit. You tell me when it's all over.
You'll know they were wrong if my coffin glows.
Don't worry, Boston. My baby's down there monitoring the surface. We'll know if it's safe before you go back.
Okay. Alright, well. That's a very much like, well, if it's radioactive, it's somebody else's problem.
Borden, this is Low. Do you read? I'm here, boss.
Let's do it.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Did we?
Come on back home and we'll celebrate with a banquet of food in the tube.
Do you think the pig will really survive these explosions?
Well, if Cora wasn't sure, do you think she'd let you leave her baby down there?
People very attached to their
Low out.
things here.
Cockpit out.
All right, well, back to the shuttle. Easy game. This is fine. The
Let's head
world is
back to the
safe.
shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
I love the atmosphere of this game. It's really cool. Sound design's really nice. Okay. I guess we'll do it, right? We just fire it up
Lower
here.
Borden, do you copy?
I read you, Low. What is it?
Cora's baby is in the pig. That's what I meant by the pig.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Inside. Oh, my bad. Oh.
Confirm everybody inside.
Oh, okay. That was convenient. We just
All
went
in,
inside.
Cora.
All clear payload.
All right, let's
All clear, landing team.
next time be less careful.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
We're doing like a barrel roll, but not. Wait, I forgot my shovel.
The explosives armed?
Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it.
Do it.
Now let's see, is it the big
Rats.
triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, Alpha and Beta. What are the instruments showing? Nothing big coming our way. What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken? Everything's go for a surface walk at your option. Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
Tell me there's more to dig.
Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Whoa, there's the pig. Pig just doing donuts on the way down here.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Okay, bye. Oh, I thought they were literally leaving me. I was like, what the heck? Odd projection.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Load of Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Ask a question.
Tell me how stone could be piled up in a tunnel this way.
I can't think of any geological explanation for them, Commander.
Okay.
I wonder if these odd projections might be covering something.
I wish I knew, Commander.
Sorry, we don't have any better light source than the pig.
My problem isn't lack of light. It's lack of experience with the interior of asteroids.
Oh, we brought the wrong guy.
Low out. Robbins, this is Low.
Robin's here. I read you.
Are you happy?
I'm thinking of scratching. Kilroy was here on the rock.
Technically, Commander, I'm not sure we should call that thinking.
If I clear away these odd stone formations, will there be an article later about how I vandalized Earth's new moon within 10 minutes of getting here?
Commander, do you make all your decisions while thinking about what the press will say about them?
I've never had the press with me on a mission before.
I'm as curious about what's underneath the stone as you are.
Everything looks pretty strange with the light coming up with a pig like this.
My dad used to put a flashlight under his face on Halloween and scare the neighborhood kids. It made him look so eerie.
Low out.
Do we have to call it the pig? We call it the pig.
It's the pig.
It sure is. Oh, right click also opens this too. We use like the flashlight on the projection? maybe?
It won't do anything.
It won't do anything. Got another projection here.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Okay, well that sounds productive. We keep going. This seems like a big old
I
scroller
can't go
here.
any further down this chasm.
Oh, we can't. Okay. So we were talking about removing the projections. You shovel
I
it?
can't use these two things together.
Okay, we can't dig in the game. The dig. Fair enough. Okay. What about the digger?
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
All right, catch you later, Spade.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Oh.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager.
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
What does that mean?
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock.
Oh.
And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken. Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out.
Blow out. Okay, bye. I guess we'll continue to dig on this other projection here as we dig on this other projection. Hey, Tofu Kablam.
It's another metal plate.
Welcome in.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
Okay. Metallic plates. That's interesting.
I'm giving this baby a little push.
Ooh, a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
Thank you, Brink.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
It's gone. Let's check the other plate.
I'm going to push another one.
Robin's like, what? No.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
Uh-oh.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Okay, I suppose we should save really quick before we... Metal plates, just in case. I don't think we can perish in this game. Maybe we can, I don't know.
It's a small dark opening.
Flashlight, maybe?
It's a small dark opening.
Right, but with the flashlight?
It's a small dark opening.
Okay.
It goes off into blackness.
Looks like used motor oil.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Oh, cool. Oh, you're right, Electric Dragon. What is going on in here?
Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
He said as they were trapped forever. There's a pedestal over there. Holy moly. Tunnel, a vent. What's the story with the vent? Can you dig it?
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber. A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Load a Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Does this make any sense to you?
This cavern has been shaped as a dodecahedron, but I have no idea why.
What a shape. Okay.
This looks like more than we ever expected.
Don't be foolish, Commander. I am a geologist, yes, but there are many geologists more prominent than I. Always I suspected that my work in archaeology was the real reason I was brought along.
That was pretty profound.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very but
do you see any need for the pig to be in here with us?
no, I can see just fine without it.
But what do we do without the pig?
Oh, out.
Robbins, you
Robbins,
got...
this is
How are you
Rob.
doing? Are you happy?
Robin's here. What is it?
Do you see anything significant?
That pentagon shape on the far wall. I think it's raised up from the surrounding surface.
Like a pedestal.
A pedestal, but there's nothing standing on it.
Unless we do. Who would have guessed Attila had a place like this inside?
Somebody guessed something, Commander. Or you wouldn't have been given your secret mission.
Ooh.
I'm hoping Dr. Brink can make some sense of what we're looking at.
Whatever it is we're looking at.
If we need the pig, we'll bring it in here with us.
I'm sure you'll make the right call.
Just letting you know, I'll decide if the pig comes in
Blow
at
out.
some point. Okay, well, let's have a look at this pedestal. Square indentations, a plate. Oh, it's our plates. Was that a core? Okay.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Okay, I guess we'll collect our plates. Okay. What is this core thing up here? Oh, the core is just this.
Shallow indentation set into the raised platform.
Did I look at the vent or the tunnel? I looked at the vent. I looked at the vent. I have not looked back at the tunnel again.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
You served dinner on it. Okay. Oh.
This metal plate has got to have some purpose. This metal plate has got to have some purpose.
Okay, so these, I guess, are the
Shallow
spots.
indentation set into the raised platform.
I guess we need a couple more plates. So the core is the main shot of the room. All right, I guess. I think the only tricky part of this is sort of understanding where the space is, but it's pretty good about letting you know like what you can interact with, which is nice. Oh, there's a plate. Is this another one?
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections
Oh, I think we know what the projections are, pal.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
All right, dig them. Zero G digger action here.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle.
but never in a big rock.
It's a deep hole into the rock.
Do they all fall towards the pedestal? Let's see if they did. That would be really convenient. Let's collect all our plates. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Oh, 3D! Triangle Man, Triangle Man.
What's happening?
I'm moving!
The call is coming from inside the asteroid. Oh, it just turned into a D12. But what happened to the pig? These animations are really good. I like them.
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Don't breathe that.
Checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA.
So not
There's
breathable.
always the danger of airborne infectious agents. I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures. The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Load a cockpit, over. Load a payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
Thank you, Lo.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Can of pop. Holy moly. What a cool video game so far. This is so interesting. And they are very nonchalant. I'm with you, Warrior Star. Like, what the heck? I know that, like, Lo at least knew that this, like, was a possibility that this was, like, an alien thing. But these other two are kind of like, huh. Like, I'm a reporter in my day job, which they've hammered in thoroughly in the beginning of the game. And they're like, oh, that's pretty interesting that we're just, you know, in a different galaxy now or whatever. That's pretty fancy. Okay, so what do we have going on here? I probably should wrap soon, but I want to do a little bit of... Yeah, we gotta explore a little bit, right? Spacesuits? Oh, okay. Indeed. Good thing we have the shovel. Jetpacks. So we have clearing. We're surrounded by. I'm assuming this is the same clearing.
Brink.
Brink.
How are you doing, Brink?
You mean apart from being trapped on an alien planet with no idea of how to get back?
Go on.
This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Not too cool to get upset. Yeah, they're all very, very cool, calm, and collected, aren't they?
Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
I'm standing right here.
She seems to be fine, Commander.
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks. Robbins.
Are you happy?
You doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life. The only trouble is, I have no way of telling it to anybody.
This place is as desolate as the Midwest.
Oh,
Almost as desolate as the Midwest.
shots fired.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
If only I had ruby slippers.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, Commander. Thanks for your concern.
We all have to watch out for each other.
I want to make it very clear.
Thanks.
We need to look out for each other. Let's take a look at this platform.
I guess this isn't a natural geological formation, right, Brink?
Look how close the stones fit. Like ancient Peruvian masonry.
So it's primitive.
There was nothing primitive about ancient Peruvian masonry, Commander Lowe.
I thought he was walking over here to like slap Low to be like, don't ask me such a silly question ever again. Is there plants? Am I seeing plants back there? Or am I making that? Jetpacks. Clearing. Oh, there is a plant. Here's a plant.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
Alright, suit yourself. Can we still land asteroids? Use the shovel and dig the
I'm
plant
not
out.
gonna dig this plant up.
We're not digging that, despite the game being called The Dig.
Where
Okay.
are you going, Lowe?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lowe. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
The dig. What?
Fine.
Oh my.
Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Oh, for now. Oh, jeez. This guy, huh? We're here for 2 seconds, and he's like, I think I should be the leader. Oh my goodness. Give me a break. This looks good.
Fantastic! Look!
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone or anything alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone.
Oh, this is great. Let's take a look at the engine, I guess.
This alien technology is hopelessly ruined.
Ooh.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
You go ahead and dig around. Dig. Hanging wire. Let's immediately disturb
We might
something.
need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off with the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Cool animation. Whoa! Hello?
Look at it. It's beautiful.
It was attached to a breaker
Changing
box.
shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
It's Naram-Sal.
It still might be useful.
The wire? Yeah, I would agree. Engraved rod.
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
I'm pretty sure that that thing dropped this. Brink. Can we examine that?
It's a rod. Engraved. 5 geometric shapes. Regulation NASA pocket shovel. Every
Pocket shovel?
astronaut should have one.
Ooh.
Standard issue flashlight. This wire isn't metal. A transparent fiber cable. Silicone, probably.
Yeah,
I'm
fiber.
betting it carried data. This is my penultimate personal digital assistant.
Ooh. Okay. Can we scrolling?
Brink.
Okay, bye. Where are we going?
What was that apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
Brink. How does Maggie seem to be holding?
She seems...
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for you. Do you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
Thanks.
Okay. Anything from
Robbins.
you, Robbins?
Do you think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know, but apparition seems like a good word for it.
It was very ghostly, wasn't it?
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, Commander. Thanks for your concern.
Only tried
We
to
all have
usurp
watch out for
you,
each other.
but I'm fine.
I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Could it Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure wasn't organic life. Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Is there anything further over? I'm assuming that this is probably the... Oops. Try to readjust this a little bit. I think caught the corner of the window there. There we go. I love the sound design in this game is really, really good. It's got a perfect balance of like whimsy and like sort of creepiness, which I think is perfect for what's happening. I'm really enjoying it.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
Oh, it's a rat. Rats.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Oh.
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things.
Boy. All right. I think we'll pick this one up at the rats on the next one. Let me just save this as rats. Perfect. I've got to get to sleep. I didn't realize what time it was. Plan for next stream. We've got next stream on Sunday. We'll be doing the wheel, and we'll be catching up with all the grubs as well. We'll get back to this as well as more indie on Tuesday for sure. And like I said, next week I think I'm gonna play. Well, I'll be streaming at least one extra day next week, possibly two. So just as a heads up, I'll post my schedule in Discord. We'll get to that. And sorry, I've kind of been like just sucked into the game. I haven't looked at chat a ton. I don't mind like the Easter eggs from time to time, but it's like I'm not like looking for Easter eggs in the game. It's like something that I don't know. If it doesn't spoil anything, it's fine. Like somebody mentioned, I think the camel thing to me, and in what was it, in Indiana Jones, and that was just like a for fun thing. I don't mind stuff like that, but if it's gonna, I don't know, if it's gonna spoil any sort of gameplay or anything, that's kind of the stuff I want to avoid. So I don't know. It's kind of a tough one. I don't really know. I don't really know. But as long as that's kind of clear, I don't mind getting some of those things. The T1000 model, is that what it is?
It's my penultimate. It's my penultimate.
Let's see.
It's my personal digital assistant. It's my personal digital assistant. It's the T1000 model.
Oh, very good. That pairs nicely with, I think it was Archie mentioning that the Terminator connection here. That's pretty neat. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll get back to this again. Tuesday will be the next dig day. We'll do some indie and lots of digging. We'll maybe do a longer session of the dig.